Medical units, stand by. 30 seconds to contact. 20 seconds. 15. 10. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
We got him. Let's go.
Welcome to all you art aficionados and comic book connoisseurs to another episode of Proof of Comics. This is episode number 62, and we've got a special guest with us tonight, Mr. Korey Barton. How you doing, Korey? Coming to us from down under.
Doing good. Early morning.
Awesome, man. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock in your neck of the woods, I hear.
Yeah. It's not too bad. Bit cold.
You got some coffee ready to go.
Yeah.
Kicking off the day to a good start. Beer coffee. Listen, coffee's the next best thing to beers. All right. I'll take you off the big screen and put the artboard again. I got some ladies that will be inking today. And we've got your Androminoids kicking off today with the list, the mailing list that you're building before launch, I believe, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's been up for a long while, actually.
Okay. Well, we're kicking it off now. We're trying to get your list filled up. Are you going to get ready to launch the campaign when you have a certain number of signups? How do you plan to go about it?
Yeah, probably. I think it's more or less just making sure it's all organized and solid. Like, I've been wanting to launch it all year, but it's like I want to make sure I can get the pages done fast enough and I know how long the project's actually going to take me. So, and the cover was a bit of a like hardcore grind to get through with all the details. So.
Reference Self-Destruct says, cheers. How you doing, Mr. Self-Destruct? Welcome. I hope you enjoy the show. You want to give us a little bit of an overview, Korey, of Androminoids, what it is, how you got the idea to write this book, and how it came about?
Yeah. Well, basically, I wanted to draw a book with really hot babes in it. So that's probably one of the most inspirational things. But
legit.
I guess I was inspired by like Ghost in a Shell, a lot of Masman Shiro's work, and books like that. And basically, it's set in a post-apocalyptic future, or it's like many years after some nuclear war. So there's like these nuclear mutants and stuff. They're attacking like this human city that's trying to survive. And so the humans, they build these Androminoids, which are like superhuman soldiers that happen to be female to like fight the mutants off. So
It's just a coincidence, folks.
Yeah.
Is this taking place in Australia, like Mad Max, or?
It doesn't really specify where it is. Yes, it's because it's like the post-apocalyptic future. Everything's destroyed. You don't really know or
It's
have any
unrecognizable.
nations
Yeah, but it's
anymore yet.
guns, hot babes. It's definitely America.
Yeah.
I could be France. You know, there's a lot of hot babes in France.
Only the best
Oh,
hot
it
babes in
It
America.
has guns and hot babes. It is definitely America.
Could
Fuck
be.
yeah.
Could
If
be.
there were,
Could
hold
be.
up, if there was
Could
hot
be.
babes and guillotines, then maybe it's France. Okay, Richard.
America.
So we got to ask Korey, are there guillotines in this comic book?
Not yet. There could be. There's giant mechs and stuff. So
Oh, you got mechs?
got like all this awesome stuff. So
That's kind of cool. So what kind of mechs you got? Like huge mechs, 10-story mechs, or just like small Appleseed kind of mechs?
they're pretty big giant mechs. Have I been on this show before? I sort of might have showed it off, but I will get up some pictures.
Yeah,
of
you've
the
been
mech.
here twice, I believe. So once when we kicked off the show, it started getting guests. You were our second guest after B.A. Turner. And then
Oh,
when
yeah.
we had our 1-year anniversary on episode 52. You came as one of our many guests on that anniversary show there. And that's when you gave us a whole bunch of previews of Androminoids.
Yeah, heck yeah. All right, I got the mech. But yeah, you guys have probably seen it before the last time, but
All right. Go. Let me full screen it. Is this the biggest we can get?
yeah.
Oh, that's sweet, dude.
Yeah. So it's like the mechs they used in the war and stuff before the apocalypse, but I'll probably have them come back where they're kind of like destroyed or like rebuilt, put together with like scraps and stuff. So
Okay,
that
I
would be
see the
cooler.
pilot now in his abdomen.
Yeah.
He's so very tiny. It wasn't obvious at first. There he is.
Oh, and it's so easy for me to miss him just because I'm paying so much attention to everything else. It's too cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got a lot of details. It's fun to just like let your eye wander.
Yeah, heck yeah. Well, I wanted to make sure it's amazing. So, and look, I had to make sure there's at least one babe on this page.
Yeah, she does have a lot of clothing, though. Is there like an in-story reason for her to be wearing so much clothing?
Oh, I mean, she's meant to be a soldier, so
Oh,
you know,
right.
had to have a bit of armor like Skyrim. You know.
That makes sense. That checks out. So before you hopped on, I was telling the other co-hosts about Terminator 2D. Have you heard about this game?
Yeah, I want to get that. Is it out yet?
It's
Looks
coming out in
great.
October. I'm gonna share the trailer here so we can watch. Let me just remove your image here, and let's get back to this, and let me share the trailer so we can. Let me pause the music first, because music I'll play regardless. So present. So this is a kind of like 8-bit or 16-bit inspired, like old-time style game based on Terminator 2, but it looks so freaking dope. Okay, is my share working? Awesome. Let's get it going.
The past and future collide in Terminator 2D No Fate.
a 2D side-scrolling arcade action game that brings explosive battles, relentless machines, and humanity's last hope together in a fight for survival. Take control of Sarah Connor, her son John, and their protector, the Terminator, as you fight through 15 adrenaline-pumping levels in story mode. Battle through iconic locations from the movie, such as the Steel Mill, Corral Bar, and Pescadero State Hospital, while playing through some of the best action set pieces ever brought to the screen. Experience unseen battles only previously dreamed of as you step into the shoes of John Connor, leading the fight in the future, and Sarah Connor, as you witness just how far she's willing to go to stop Judgment Day. The battle for tomorrow has begun. Terminator 2D No Fate brings classic arcade gameplay to your screens with lightning-fast run-and-gun action, nerve-wracking stealth, intense driving, and heart-pounding boss battles brought to life through beautiful 2D sprite work. Supplies are scarce, so you will need to scour levels for hidden items, checkpoints, and bonus weapons. Grapple with enemies, take cover when under assault, and use the weapons of the enemy against them by returning them to cinder. In classic arcade style, each level has its own ranking system with unique criteria depending on the mission. Some require the deft touch of stealth, others the raw power of a 90s action hero. Strategize on how to survive each scenario in the most efficient way possible to reign supreme on your high score table. Play the game your way, with multiple difficulty modes, the ability to rebind controls, and the option to use a classic CRT filter. Story mode is only the beginning of your fight.
Did you want to say something, Billy?
You said 90s action movie. The movies came out in the 80s. Come out in the fucking 90s.
Terminator 2? I don't know.
I thought it was 90s.
Yeah, Terminator 2 is 90s, I believe. 1991.
Yeah,
So
but the original came out in 84.
Yeah, but this is T2.
Play.
There you go.
Many bonus modes can be unlocked, including a brutal boss rush mode that will test your mettle.
Boss rush.
Infinite mode, where you must face unrelenting waves of foes. Arcade mode, which streamlines the game into the perfect combination of the adrenaline junkie goodness of the movie and the challenge of a classic arcade machine. Mother of the Future is a great choice for speedrunners, allowing players to experience Sarah's fight from start to finish in a thrilling race against the clock. And if you need a bit of practice, you can replay levels and level training. Use it to perfect the tasks set before you so you can shoot for that perfect run. Sarah, the Terminator, John, all three will make their stand against Skynet. Will you stand with them? Terminator 2D No Fate, coming to your screen October 31st.
So you want to hear something funny? So I watched some of the what was it? It was 2000s Outer Limits version. Okay, y'all know Outer Limits
Version of what?
Outer Limits.
Okay.
I don't know that.
You don't know what Outer Limits is? It's like
I don't like the Twilight Zone.
All sci-fi. It's all sci-fi and science. That's all the stories are. It had an original show, I think, came out a little bit before Twilight Zone, and then they had one in the 2000s. Anyways, there's an episode where it has the dude who played the T2 Terminator, and then Wesley from Star Trek.
No.
Shut up, Wesley.
The first scene I saw was like Wesley going and jabbering and shit, and the T2 dude, who's the main character of the episode, turns around, and I was like, please tell him, say, shut up, Wesley. He essentially said that, but I just like, oh, come on.
Come on.
Also, evidently, that show, Otter, the 2000s version,
Yeah.
evidently that fucking show was on HBO or something. It had to be. There was an episode that had sex scenes and titties everywhere.
What?
Really?
Yes, on the Outer Limits, I was like, what the hell? Why is there so many titties in this episode? Like,
Don't ask questions. Just go with it.
Just
I'm like, okay, I think
appreciate the titties.
this one got picked picked up by some
It looks
show.
like a pretty old looking show. Black
Yeah,
and
but
white.
there's a I think it's a 90s or a 2000 version.
Don't worry, self-destruct. It's also on Steam. I got a Steam Deck as well. I checked. It's even on Mac. It's going to be on Windows, Mac, as well as the consoles.
Nice.
So we're good.
So the original show, like I said, it was like I think it came out right before 1963 is when it's showing. Let me look up Twilight Zone.
Those are great inks, by the way.
Really an old one. It's black and white.
Or it came out a little bit after Twilight Zone, it looks like. Twilight Zone 1959. Either way, in Twilight Zone, jumps around to what type of stories is going. Outer Limits is never like that. It's always sci-fi related in some way.
Yeah, because Twilight Zone, you'd have some horror as well. Like you have one with a gremlin on a plane with William Shatner. He's like a passenger on a plane, and he's the only one that can see the gremlin, and he's trying to alert other passengers, but no one else can see it except
There's somebody in the wing. Something.
Mr. Zulu.
There's a man out there.
And let me look up. Yeah, 1995 was the other one. So yeah, 90s was the other one. I forgot. There was one, like I said, I need to look it up if they were under.
Yeah, those shows are probably way too old for me.
What?
'Cause I'm only like 30 something.
I mean,
Anyway.
I don't know. I watch fucking I Love Lucy and all the other shit. So
I mean, some old shows are worth revisiting for.
Dude, I love Lucy.
So I'm used to very old ones.
Yeah, these are great looking inks, by the way. I like the line weights on them. You doing, Frederic?
Thank you. Like I'm using like these Tombow Japanese calligraphy pens. Like David Finch recommended them on one of his YouTube videos on his channel, and I was like, "What? Let me
Nice.
try these out." Because I hated quills, like traditional quills. They would always kind of like, first of all, like whenever I'm inking, I'm adding a little bit of extra pressure on my fingers and hands, so it kind of hurts the wrist a little bit more than just penciling. And quills tend to, like, either they explode and the ink will just splatter, or you'd have too much ink and it'll drop and ruin the page. There's just too many problems with the traditional quills with the way I've been using them. So when I discovered these, I just like fell in love with them.
That explains it. That show was on Showtime. That's why they were getting away with nudity and shit like that. I just remember watching. I was like, I thought this was on like cable TV. So I was like,
yeah, I don't think I've seen those like shows in Canada. So they probably would have been on cable, pay to view something.
Well, there was a
All of a
sci-fi
sudden, spontaneous titties.
Nice.
That's a good thing if the titties look good. And there we go. We're back with some of your art there, Korey. So this is kind of a large book. You were saying you wanted to make sure you could plan it out in a way that you could finish it in a reasonable amount of time. Are you going for like the 48 page? I think that's what you were shooting for, right?
I was going to go for 60.
60.
If I could. I think Kozo was about 60 pages.
Should probably. Have you thought of like breaking it up into two parts and then maybe doing putting them together once they're done or something like that? Or
yeah, I thought about it, but it's kind of like, I think I've got about 3 books planned out, and each sort of like the first part I think will wrap up.
Page books?
3 60-page books about. Like, I haven't planned out all the pages for the other books, but it's like I know where it's going to begin and end of each book, like nicely.
Nice.
So you're shooting for a 180-page book.
Hail, Grumpy. Welcome.
180-page story.
Yeah, something like that. Like, I hope it'll end up being like a nice, thick graphic novel by the time it's all done. Like a kind of like a one-shot story.
Sweet. What'd you say, Wrangler? We couldn't hear you.
I said I'm loving that user handle.
Grumpy old ninja. Yeah, I've seen him on the Commandos chat, I believe. Welcome, Grumpy. Nice to see you here, man.
So you're shooting for 60 pages and then 9 extra, right?
What's that? 9 extra.
Mm-hmm.
69.
Oh yeah, was a good.
I mean, 60 is doable. I mean, European bande dessinée, you can usually find them anywhere from 48 to 72. So 62 is right in the middle. It's usually something you can do within a year if you're focused on that. But I would imagine that you also take commissions, right? You're also going to be doing commissions while you're working on this book, or?
Yeah, I am. Like I recently got a pretty good gig coloring another guy's book, which it's kind of like Androminoids. It's got some hot babes in it, so it's kind of fun to work on the side. And it's a bit more, not as detailed as Androminoids, so it'll be easy to get through while I'm working on Androminoids.
Is this something you can share, or are you like under an NDA?
I can't share anything on it at the moment.
Yeah.
But
NDA.
Like, he'll let me know when I can share stuff out about it. I got to do a few covers for it as well.
That's fair. That's
so how much have you got outlined of the story?
I've got the whole book thumbnailed out pretty much. It's just making sure I can get through all the line work and colors at a reasonable pace. So I was talking about it with my brother Clayton yesterday, because I was like, could launch it in September, but then he's like, maybe you should just aim for the end of the year just in case. Because I don't want to, like, I know I could probably make a good amount of money, but I don't want to, like, just in case the worst of the worst happens and it doesn't make as much as I need to keep working on it or something like that.
You're shooting for the end of the year to launch it, right?
Yeah, possibly end of the year or early next year. We'll see.
Well, you can keep the financing going throughout the production. Like, I don't know how IndieGoGo works, but like on Fund My Comic, you can have like you can even go into storefront mode as well. So you can play around with the extension of the campaign.
Listen, Korey, I don't think it's going to be hard to market this comic. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think it's going to be hard to sell either.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be hard, but in a different way.
Yeah, I could definitely introduce you to some people. Like Katie Did's got a channel.
I know Katie did.
Yeah, she will give you a good kick in the derriere and get you started. Enough to make it, give you a good head start, and then you could keep the campaign open while you're working on it.
Yeah, it's all good. It's more or less, I just want to make sure it's like all solid, like bulletproof plan, and it just gets done. Because I don't want to let backers down being like late with a book or anything like that.
Oh man, I hear you.
Yeah.
I just finished inking my book like about a month ago. Now I'm getting started on the campaign, right? I'm doing like the covers. These are cards. These are promotional trading cards. So this is the illustration that's going to be on them. And then I've got so this is what it's going to end up looking. And I just like switch out the illustration here for these ones. And they're going to like go over the border here a little bit. And then I've got all the stats you need to like do a role-playing game with them and all that. You got QR codes. So these are just promo items as well.
Nice.
So
it's awesome.
You got to like pimp up.
I was thinking about doing like maybe swimsuit prints or something.
Oh,
as the extra add-ons. But yeah, because I liked.
Fuck, you should do a calendar then.
Like John Malin had his swimsuit edition books with graveyard shift, I think.
Oh.
So if Androminoids ever gets that popular, maybe for the next issue I'd do like a swimsuit book or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swimsuit. I mean, those were popular in the 90s. You'd have like Marvel, I think Image as well, like they put out like a swimsuit issue with all the babes from their stories, and it would be just a comic filled with pinups.
Yeah, heck yeah. They were great.
Yeah, because you like have the hottest babes drawn by the best artists, Mark Silvestri, Jim Lee, all that. Those artists.
What are your plans for the trading cards, Korey?
I was thinking I was just gonna do like swimsuit prints instead of trading cards. Like I like cards, but it's like, you know, it's like hot babes. You want to be able to see them up bigger rather than in a little card. So that's my thinking behind it. But I was also thinking, because I'm like, could either have the prints inside the book or outside. If it's inside the book, you're just thicken up the book, and it'd probably be easier to print that way. But yeah, I guess I'll see what backers want.
Are you wanting to do them page size? That's what you're doing?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Or double page spreads, you know. Spread eagles.
Yeah, I could do that. Could do anything. But did you guys want to see the cover? Up close?
Hell yeah.
Do it.
I got it up in Photoshop. I'll just get it.
Sweet.
Screen.
He said Marvel and Image did swimsuit. DC never did until they
made one the wrong way.
Oh, okay.
So DC fucked up.
Yeah.
Well,
So this cover took me forever.
DC never did until they made it the wrong way.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I think I might have showed you guys.
You did, and then Patrick was talking about some random dude instead of what obviously we all see.
Yeah, Patrick loved the background for some reason.
Patrick is like, look at all those men.
And who's that guy with the mohawk behind the two babes on the right side? Because this is a cover. So you have back cover on the left and front cover on the right, I would imagine. Correct?
Yes. So this is the front.
Yeah, because you could see the fold line almost in the middle.
So this guy here behind the women, he's called Colt. He is another main character. So he's like a cyborg cop guy that goes along with them to fight out in Wasteland. You see in the book. This guy is the creator of the Androminoids. This is some old creepy looking guy. It's just like a hot babe scientist that helped him out.
Okay, Frederick, do you know what cover? Do you remember the DC covers that he's talking about? I'm like really got off.
No, I've never seen the DC swimsuit issue. I've seen the Marvel one with the X babes mostly, and I think Image did one, but it's not a clear memory either. I have no recollection of DC whatsoever.
All right, Korey, zoom and enhance.
Yeah,
really zoom.
Here's you guys.
Nice.
What do you want to see?
So who are these two characters? Give us a well-rounded personalities.
And look at that demon in the back. That demon's lost a lot of teeth as well.
Frederick, don't have a Patrick moment.
Listen, I looked at the babes beforehand.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm okay.
Yeah, so this redhead one's Kilter. This blackhead one's named Luna, but I might change the name. And basically, so in this story, the Kilter one, she's like the second Androminoid ever made. So it's really hard to make the Androminoid super soldiers. So she ends up going missing. And then this latest Androminoid, the black-haired one, has to go find her out in the wasteland and take down the wasteland leader.
Is she really missing,
or were they just flat out built?
What's that?
Did they start off as humans, or were they just built?
Yeah, they were built in like a they're like lab growing organism things.
You know,
So they are technically still human-ish.
They're like superhuman, like perfected, super hot babe soldiers. So this
so
is
explain
like
us the technology behind their tactical advanced, suits and stuff.
they got like super strength, super agility. Like it's all pretty basic. But like if you shoot bullets at them, their chest area can rebound the bullets. If you've seen that page.
Now that's
Now-
protection.
See, that needs to be
Cool
in the
airbags.
trailer. You need to have that like in the top of the campaign, like first 30 seconds of the trailer kind of a thing.
Just have like
Yeah,
Grok
yeah.
Imagine just animate it for you, and there you go. You've got a proper trailer.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
man.
been hot this week.
I haven't been able to get Grok Imagine like working. Like Elon said you could just animate the pictures or something. But I've only got an Android phone, so I don't know if anyway. I saw that Immortal Rising animated his cover I'd done for him. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah,
That is
let me pull that
pretty
up.
hot.
You have to have like a special premium account for that though.
Oh,
like
right.
it's not the regular paid account. Otter, did you play with Imagine at all, or?
Oh, I haven't played with it at all.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Maybe I can somehow get Immortal Rising to animate it for me. Because it'd be cool to see this cover animated.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got it here. Let me just close some tabs and share again. Let me just remove yours temporarily and share this beauty. Okay, can I make her bigger? Look at that.
Yeah, it's
Amazing.
incredible. Like how it manages to keep all the highlights and lighting consistent. I'm like, damn.
I have a dream.
Who drew that, by the way?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It actually makes her boobs look even better animated.
Yeah,
Like-
but there is one big flaw though. When she stands up, we see less of her ass. So we lose the
Right.
ass and boobs effect. I would imagine that the next version of Grok would fix that. So
Yeah,
that's what
I
live with
I
for
had
now.
to make sure in the Androminoids cover you could see the front and back of the characters. So
Yeah, you got some side boob and the ass there on the
Yeah,
other
but
one.
they also got, tactical belts, for support.
yep.
So how many kind of Androminoids main characters are there? We see two on both covers or on the front and back.
Yeah.
Are there just these two ladies that are at the center of the story? Or are
So
there
it's
more?
just these two at the center of the story. There is a first Androminoid, but you'll have to read the book to find out more about that.
Right.
So I'm keeping that a bit secret.
And when the redhead, you said she disappears. Now, does she really disappear or is she just ghosting her boyfriend?
So she goes like missing out in the wasteland once she's attacked by the mutants. And so basically the humans have to train up this new one, but she's very new to it, so they team her up with the cult guy. He's kind of like ex-military, but then became a police officer, and so they reckon with his experience he can help her out in the wasteland.
It didn't take that
Pretty
hard
much.
to convince him to it.
What's that?
And it didn't take that much to convince him, isn't it? Wasn't that hard?
So it's almost a buddy cop missing persons case.
Yeah, sort of like that. Well, there's also like rumors about the like some mutant leader who is helping out the mutants to organize and attack the city. So they got to
Well, hold
take
up,
down the
Chick in the
leader.
top right, is she also an Androminoid?
Yeah, I was wondering about that. The chick with the long
Brown hair?
ponytail.
And also
So
the dirty blonde one with the glasses.
she's Colt's police partner before he has to team up with the Androminoid.
Oh, there's
So you
going to be
see her at
jealous.
the beginning of the book.
She's going to be jealous of the Androminoids. There's a love triangle in there. I can feel it.
Yeah, it could be. Could be.
Grumpy Old Ninja's got a good point there. Might want to trademark that now if you haven't already.
Yeah, trademark
Trademark what?
the name, but that goes.
Androminoids.
You have to create publications to do trademarking. From what I
Isn't
understand,
the name already published if you post up artwork for it?
I mean, I would secure like the domain name, things like that. But once you publish the work, like 1 or 2 issues, then you can file for trademark because you have a publication under the name. I think that's how it works. I did a little bit of research back in the day about that. It's not a simple thing. You might want to talk to a trademark attorney or get the details.
Like I think Australia has like a Creative Commons sort of licensing or something. Like once you post up work on the internet,
you're working under different law.
Yeah,
he's in Australia.
Like no one can just like steal my artwork off the internet and just call it their own or something. I think
that goes for most. It's also
because you got copyright, which is different from trademark. Okay, trademark is when you have the right to the name under a publication and to use it for business. Copyright is instant. So the minute you do any creation, the instant you create it, even in your bedroom, it's yours. You have the copyright as long as the creative thing is original in some significant way. It proves to be original, different from other things that exist out there. You by default get a copyright. Trademark is different. Trademark is when you're using a name for business, and especially with the publications and things like that, there's extra steps you have to go through.
Here's an example. Superman is sooner rather than later going to end up in the public domain. However, not just everybody could take him, put him in their comic, and put the big S on his chest, because that Superman symbol has been trademarked under DC. So that is a trademark symbol of theirs. So you want to make Superman? Fine, but you can't put that big S on his chest. That's
well, it also depends on the version as well that ends up going in public domain.
Yeah. Well, like another thing, Mickey Mouse is going into public domain. So, like,
I heard about that.
Disney has a logo with Mickey in it that they trademarked.
Yeah.
So even when Mickey goes in the public domain, the type of the art style of Mickey you see on their trademark, don't ever try and use it.
Steamboat Willie is the one who went into public domain.
Correct.
You have to use that exact version.
We got
basically they would draw a different.
Brother Clayton is in the chat there. How you doing, man? Welcome.
Hail, Clayton.
Draw more Boma, asshole. Let's make sure he hears that now.
If that is phrased a certain way, that can sound very naughty.
And public domain also varies from country to country. Like the United States, I think it's 70 years. Same with Great Britain. But in Russia, Canada, and Australia, it's 50 years.
Correct me if wrong, it's 70 years after death.
Of the creator. Yeah. But it's 50 years in Canada, Australia, and Russia. So it's different per country. But with the internet now, it complicates things, you know? What's Bulma? I don't know what Bulma is. I've never heard of it.
Dragon Ball.
Dragon
Ball Z.
So one of the videos I've watched from Clayton was it was like a Bulma one he was showing on how to draw. Dude, fucking look great.
Yeah, he drew it pretty well. I've been trying to tell him to draw more, attractive looking women, especially for his academy. I'm like, man, if you want to sell the academy, You gotta draw more hot babes. So.
Hot babes and cool guns and swords. There you go.
It's a simple
Yeah.
formula.
It's like, what do you think
Tell
your
you what,
audience
Jack.
really wants to know how to draw in the academy? So, yeah.
Have you seen the video, Grumpy? Let me see if I can find it. Let me look it up.
Yeah, please do.
So I do remember watching that video a while back.
So, can we go back a little bit to the creation of Androminoids, Korey? Like, where did the idea come from, and how did you get the kind of the initial impulse to create your own comic with Androminoids? Where did that come from?
Oh man, I think it was just. It really was just wanting to draw a comic with like attractive women in it, but I really liked Ghost in the Shell stuff. And it's not like
I do
see
get
many
Ghost in the Shell vibes from that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like I see many like comic books, like American comic books with like sci-fi themes and super attractive women in it. So I was like, heck yeah, like no one else is doing this. So, and I looked at a lot of Masman Shiro's work. So he's the creator of it. Ghost in the Shell. And I'm like, okay, I want to do more sci-fi stuff that looks like this. It's not really overly complicated like Ghost in the Shell. And I was looking at like stuff like Metal Gear's, the Metal Gear games designs and stuff as well. And yeah, I wanted to just make it a fun book that looks like an awesome sci-fi sort of thing.
Is this your first like completely original comic book with your idea, or have you made an indie book before?
Yeah, I've done Kozar.
There you go, Kozar.
Yeah, this is the one me and Clayton worked on together. So I originally done this book, but then Clayton helped remaster the whole.
Yeah,
all the
remember
artwork.
you talked about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
So it's got its hot babes in it as well.
Yeah, but this one's gonna have hotter babes.
And more of them.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
I have a few extra copies of that if any of you guys want it.
Dude,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I'd have to sell them to you, but
No, of course,
Yeah.
of course. And
Yeah.
I was wondering as well, because that's got to be one of the major concerns of a campaign is like the logistics of distribution. Because you being based in Australia,
yeah.
'cause I mean, just in Canada, I'm thinking, okay, it's going to be a different shipping model than from within the US. Australia's got to be another thing you've got to think about. Unless you go through like something like what's it called? Because you could get it printed and distributed within the States by someone as well.
Yeah, so with Kozar, we actually went with Critical Blast in America. So we had them. I forget what the printers were in America. It's like the ones everyone uses. And then we sent them to him. We had printed some books off in Australia, but we ended up just sending all those printed books to Critical Blast to send out. Because our postage system is too expensive from here if you're sending it overseas. But sending it to Australia, it's not as expensive. So kind of ridiculous. But
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, just Canada's neighboring to the States, and there's a big surcharge on the shipping as well. So I've got to figure that out too. See what I'm going to do.
I'd probably say it's best to just have it printed in America and get someone like Critical Blast to send off the books for you. Like, he's pretty good at handling most of it, I think. And
Yeah, I'm going to have to do a little bit of packaging with the cards and some extras. I mean, there's some things I can't do with it. Like, I've got pins that are made as well. I'm thinking of making badges. But I've got some Bitcoin exclusive stuff too. Like, I'm going to be going with a We're doing like a Fund My Comic and a Geyser, which is Bitcoin related as well. Because the comic's so centered around Bitcoin, I've got a separate kind of niche client base with them. So I'm going to have like items that you can only get within that niche. So I've got to figure out. That's the part I dislike the most, but at the same time, you gotta get it done. It's part of the logistics of things.
Yeah, the whole man. Oh, every time I hear about the MasterCard stuff and the them trying to ban Steam games, I'm like, I think more and more about Bitcoin, and it's because I heard that PayPal is not working in some countries on Steam, so it's like, damn, they're just like banning whatever they don't like the banks and that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Bitcoin, that's the beauty of it, is it you could send it like an email, country to country, and there's no friction at all. So it's eventually all going to go to Bitcoin, but how long is it going to take? Who knows? We'll see. But it worked. Like we saw a model with WikiLeaks. Like WikiLeaks was completely debanked because they were like publishing secrets that countries didn't want to get published.
So
immediately closed down their PayPal, and they were forced to go to Bitcoin. That was the only option. And after people started sending donations in Bitcoin, the price went up a huge amount. And I remember Julian Assange saying, like, thank you so much for debanking us, because it made us a whole lot more money than if we had stayed with PayPal or with just the banking system. So it's definitely an option. If you are interested, I would definitely get a commission from you with paid in Bitcoin if you want to get introduced to it. So if that's something that interests you, we could talk about that in private and arrange something like that.
About it.
Because the whole project I've been doing on Bitcoin, like my colorist is paid in Bitcoin. Everything's kind of like at the center of it's kind of the theme of the project as well, you know.
So can you use Bitcoin like anywhere? Like, does it work on stuff like Steam, or can you
You can always turn it back into dollars. Anytime you need to turn it into dollars, you can, it's the easiest thing in the world to just sell and buy. So whenever you need to turn it back. So some places have started using it. Like there's pockets in the world that are like using Bitcoin over the counter. Like in Vancouver, in the west side of Canada, there's a whole part of the city that's really open to Bitcoin. You can go to businesses and pay directly in Bitcoin and all that. I have a coffee shop here that takes Bitcoin, but it's not. Yeah, so I could just go up there, pay like $10, $15, get my coffee and a sandwich, and just transact straight into Bitcoin. They don't turn it back into dollars. They buy their coffee from El Salvador, so there's no exchange back to the dollar. And it's just kept on Bitcoin. And when you go to conferences, Bitcoin conferences, everyone just trades in Bitcoin, and it's really fast and really easy. It's kind of like a thrill because it's really like a peer-to-peer. So it's kind of exciting to be. It's digital cash, as they say, in the sense that you don't go through a third party. So no one can stop you or block you from using it. It's just one person to person. And
it sounds pretty good.
It's pretty exciting.
I reckon if things get worse with that whole card stuff and censorship, more people will go to Bitcoin, obviously.
Yeah. It is censorship resistant. Yeah. I mean, it even thrives in countries that have banned it. Like China's banned it, but it still thrives there. It's like it was built to be censorship resistant. So you just cannot get rid of it.
So how do people use it in China if it's been banned? They use just a VPN or something to access it?
Well, no one can really see the transaction, and the addresses are not linked to your name. So addresses are just like jumbled letters and numbers. So you don't even know it's coming from China. You could just scan a QR code and send it from QR code to QR code. So no one knows it's coming from who to who.
Yeah, right.
It's
it's interesting.
it is quite a technological marvel. Like, this is as big as the internet was in the 90s.
Oh, really?
Oh,
You
yeah.
said something.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I don't know if I told you guys, like the Wolf of Wall Street guy had like an Instagram clip where he was saying that like he thought Bitcoin was a scam or something like that.
He
But I don't
was a big scammer himself. So
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I'm like, if the scammer is telling you it's a scam, I think you can. So there's two ways you can take it. One, it's either a scam, or two, he knows it's legit, but he doesn't want to say it. He wants to get in on it.
he wants to sell you his own scam, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
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 I've been into it like since 2017. Like, I started reading like books on the technology of it, like how it works, and that's when I kind of discovered that it was legit, like technologically speaking. And then you start understanding, okay, on a money standpoint, like what is money? What is, like, why is something worth something? It's because it's scarce. It can't be reproduced. You can't fake a Bitcoin. Like, it takes a lot of energy to make a Bitcoin. Like, you have to use a lot of electricity with miners, and they operate in this
Bitcoin mining.
Yeah.
There's a finite amount of it on top of that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there will only ever be 21 million, and you can audit the whole ecosystem instantly, which you can't do with gold. Like, we don't even know how much gold is in Fort Knox, you know?
Wait, so there's only a certain amount of Bitcoin out there, like 21 million?
There will
can
only be
21 million.
21 million. That's going to be the year 2140 when they've mined everything. Now we've mined, I think, 98% of Bitcoin. So we're going to be mining the last 2% for the next 100-something years.
Be only one.
Right. Like, how does that even work?
So the way it works is like every 10 minutes there is what's called a block, a Bitcoin block that is made. A block is like, you can imagine it like a page in a ledger. So like a bank ledger saying, okay, this person is sending this amount to this person and all that. You got a whole block listing all the transactions. One of those comes out every 10 minutes, and miners build those. They use the transactions that are coming in. They make a block, and if they are the first to get the block validated, they get a reward. Now, the reward is currently today 3.125 Bitcoin. So that would be like $330,000. No, 360 US dollars, $1,000 US dollars.
Isn't that what? That's why all like the GPUs always get fucking scalped up so quick, is because they're using it to mine the shit.
No, that used to be the case in the early days, but now you have to go straight to specific machines. So people use that was a thing like 10 years ago. Now you have to buy what's called an
hacked. Like people would be secretly mining Bitcoin on your computer. You wouldn't even know.
Yeah, there was a Russian scientist who was using like the machine in his work to mine Bitcoin and all that. You could do that back in the day. Nowadays, you need dedicated machines because the difficulty has risen.
Yeah, right.
So basically, to get your block approved, you have to meet what's called a difficulty. And the difficulty depends on the amount of the time it takes to get a block approved. So it's a whole ecosystem. When you look into it, it kind of feels like a perfect fucking like clockwork perfection. It's like this, what do you call it? Like Swiss watch. Like it's this perfect thing that's in perfect balance.
So Korey, the way you need to market this comic is, this is what happens if Bitcoin never existed. This is where the economy goes, you know. Apocalyptic setting, right?
It might be a little counterintuitive, I'm not gonna lie.
In a world.
It's like first Bitcoin was banned, then all war broke out.
That's the thing. Reverent self-destruct is not wrong. So whatever you spend your Bitcoin on, you got to buy your Bitcoin again, because that value that you've spent on it is now like worth way more today. Remember when I was telling you, like every 10 minutes a block comes out, there's a reward. That reward gets cut in half every 4 years, which is why it gets rarer and rarer, which is why the value is increasing. Because every 4 years, there's half of the Bitcoin that's coming out every 10 minutes. That's why the value is created. That's where the value comes from.
And it is limited.
Okay.
Not to mention, haven't we already lost some of it because of like?
Yeah. I mean, everyone who loses their key loses. That Bitcoin was never going to move again. So that makes it that much rarer as well.
Yeah, right. But then, like, how does doesn't Bitcoin have its drops and stuff in price?
Yeah. So
Up and downs.
it's like a 4-year cycle. So every 4 years, like we get what's called the halving. That's when the reward is cut in half. After that, the price goes up. Once the price has gone up exponentially, then you get a small crash. Then it crashes.
Yeah.
Then you get a sideways action for a year. Then you get
Sideways
an upward
action?
Yeah, that's right. You know what I'm talking about. And then it goes up slightly uphill the next year after that, and then you start another cycle where you go into another boom. So it tends to go down 1 year and up 3 years. So that's the 4-year cycle. Once you understand the 4-year cycle, it's like riding a roller coaster, you know?
Sounds like an extended long period is what you're describing.
Well, I mean, once you've gone through a couple of those cycles, your investment has gone up, and you're like, you don't really care as much when it goes down, because you know it's part of a cycle and it's going to be going up again. So you kind of learn to trust the system.
Yeah. Yeah, perhaps someday I'll get into it if I end up doing that commission.
Yeah, we'll talk about it, man. I've got a couple of babes in my story. I got a Medusa babe, and I've got a Chinese, a Russian spy babe as well. Oh, my camera's lagging a little bit.
Oh, you can talk shit about him now because he put clothes on that one chick.
Oh, yeah.
Another nice thing about Bitcoin is MasterCard can't censor your platform.
That's the thing, exactly. No one can.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's scary when like the banks are literally like centering stuff, like cutting off your whole payment system. So
To be
By
fair,
the way, Steam put MasterCard on blast over that now.
isn't the Japan
Yeah, I've
government
heard about that.
fixing to sue them and shit?
What's that?
That might have already started. I'm not sure, but I think
Sounds
so.
like it would have already.
Yeah, they were
started.
moving to sue Visa and MasterCard and shit like that in, I think, America, because they were shutting down like their industries in fucking Japan and shit, telling them they can't have it either.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And didn't like Trump pass something like a new law for it?
He
Yeah,
did.
it passed. It was an executive order on. I'm trying to remember exactly what it done. I think it was making it where they're not allowed to have policy dictating what is, or what they can and cannot sell. That the thing is legal. In America, they're not allowed to not process the payment on that, or say what they cannot people buy. Something like
It's good that Trump's taking notice of it,
Yeah.
because it does affect a lot of people, I guess.
However, whoever is doing it found another attack vector on Steam.
So, but the big problem is, I mean, it's a good start for executive order, but you got to actually get it passed into law.
Yeah, it's not legislation, but it's
Whoever's in the
it's a
next
step.
president can immediately throw it out.
Yeah, you guys got to make sure you get another guy like Trump in next. You know.
Hopefully. Did you guys hear about the latest attack on Steam?
I
Not
heard
really.
that PayPal has stopped working in some countries, like From what I've heard, I forget what show I was watching about it, but they're like, they'll test it out in like some smaller countries where they'll stop these payment processes from working.
Be right back.
If they can get it to work and force Steam to stop selling these things.
Well, since the whole payment processor thing isn't working so well against Steam anymore, so apparently they got troll complaints, like thousands of DMCAs on mods. So
Oh, really?
Somebody went around claiming this mod's using copyright stuff, can't do it, which locks them all up until Steam can like verify. But the thing is,
Correctly, it was
thousands in a few days got DMCA'd out of nowhere, which just binds everything up.
Yeah.
So it wasn't PayPal, if y'all remember. I forgot. It was one of the other like what was it called? It was like, you donate to the creator. All of them were using it. Y'all remember what I'm talking about?
I'm not sure which one that is.
It had like the subscription tiers you can give to a creator back in 2016, 2017.
Talk about Patreon?
Yeah, Patreon. If y'all remember with Patreon, remember they were pulling people's funding without giving them warning or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I heard about that.
Over
Patreon can deplatform you for things you say anywhere on the internet, like not even on their platform.
For doing that.
But I've been hearing that was because of like stuff like MasterCard and that as well.
But here's what backfired. If I remember correctly, this is what backfired on them doing that shit. People spamming legal lawsuits at them, and it was individuals. So Patreon had to keep paying $10,000 on each case.
Oh damn!
Thousands of people filing for the suits and stuff. So it was racking up cost on them legally.
Yeah, well, it shouldn't be censored. Like, as long as it's legal, like it shouldn't be, like up to like the banks and whatever. Just remove it.
Yep, and Trump's executive order, I think that's what it was addressing. As long as it's legal, they cannot deem or not process it, and they shouldn't be allowed to. It's like, motherfucker, who cares?
Yeah.
It's not your job to tell me what the fuck I can and cannot watch or play, as long as I'm not watching, illegal shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it has a huge
law, leave it be.
It has a huge chilling effect because first they start with the games that everyone's okay with. It's like, okay, like everyone hates those games. But then it's like, okay, now it's games that have a certain political view or have this about it. And then you can't watch anything at some point. They start controlling it the way Twitter used to be controlled, like before Elon went on
It's the wedge in the door technique.
Yeah, well, they did that because no one wants to defend the incest porn games. It's like,
oh yeah,
but it's also like, I don't care.
That's how you start, exactly. Like everyone's going to be okay with banning those games, but it's the principle of censorship that's wrong, not the specific games.
Yeah, I heard it's like it's not even just those games so far. Like there was some horror game on like itch.io.
Yeah, but it wasn't them that pulled that game down. From what I know, the publisher pulled that down before that. It wasn't actually.
Yeah, it's like the chilling effect, right? It's like they automatically just pull it down just in case or something. And it's like all the creators, you might have creators like the ones on Stellar Blade or something that are just like, well, we better not go near it.
Korey, I don't want to be offensive,
what
but
they're doing
why is your country so fucking pussified, man?
What's
always video games and entertainment your country, man? I don't get it. I'm like,
it's pretty annoying.
Manga is, I think a lot of anime or manga was banned in Australia, wasn't it?
I don't know. Like they still have Berserk, and I'm like, they haven't banned that. Then I'd say it's not too bad. But,
well, it's like Australia as a country, not as a government, but as a country is really cool. Your government, however, that's a different story.
Yeah, It's like I'm hoping like sometimes like America just influences Australia a bit to be not so crazy, but we'll see.
It's always been that way with Australia with y'all's with games and shit, like what y'all allow in there.
Yeah, like
M-rated games that
I remember back in high school, they only just brought in like R-rated games, and we're finally like able to play like the new Mortal Kombat game, like Mortal Kombat 9 or something. Because we couldn't get games like that before, but
GTA 5 for like 2 to 3 weeks was pulled off the shelves and wasn't allowed to be sold in Australia.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, if GTA 6 was banned here, I'd be like, what the F?
They'll probably get in it, no matter what.
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me. Or they'll ban it for a bit and probably let it in eventually. I don't know. But then again, looking at the way of the world now, like,
well, I don't see. Part of me thinks like with the devs they have on GTA 6, it might not be as wild as GTA 5. I feel like they're gonna like water it down a bit.
I think they'll water down the satire for sure. I think in terms of everything else, it'll be the same old, same old. Satire.
It is. It's funny seeing like like the rednecks or something like fighting the crocodile and the trails and that. Like it's good they have that stuff, but
the one thing I'm hoping that they have, and there's gonna be no excuse not. They need to have the gore from Red Dead Redemption 2 thrown in that fucking game. I need to shoot someone in the face and it explodes. Give me the more violence. If they don't have that, they're definitely pussies.
So Silent Hill F, I thought for a while they were going to ban that in Australia, right?
Why?
But I think it is now coming out. I don't know, they had too much gory stuff in it or something. But I'm not sure. Like, it wasn't passing the ratings boards for a bit, but I'm not sure what they've done. But it's going to be released in Australia, I think, still. Okay. Still on the PlayStation.
Oh my god! Is it going to be like the South Park games, where they? I think it was Britain and Australia. They had to put up the explaining the scene.
Yeah, that was great. They had like a koala or something in one of the South Park. Yeah, it was.
Let me see if I can pull that up. So in the first game, there's a anal probe scene.
Yeah.
They had to pull. I think it was a koala. I think it was a koala for Australia, and they described the scene in text because they weren't allowed to show it.
Damn, I didn't know about this censorship down there.
Yeah, like it's. I don't know. It's hard to know how really bad it is when I've just been in Australia, but like it hasn't been that bad, I guess. Like we're still able to play Mortal Kombat and stuff. I think there's like there's like some Dead or Alive games, like the volleyball ones that were banned in Australia.
Oh, come on. That's just no fun.
And
here, let me show this.
I'm not sure if Postal was like Postal 2 or something was banned for a while, but I was able to get that recently on Steam, so
I'm pretty sure it was banned at one point.
Yeah.
I wonder how long it took to get Manhunt.
I mean, was it a scene worth seeing anyway?
There you go.
Yeah, South Park's pretty great. Like, that's one way to make the fans laugh still, even though it's censored.
I think this was the Australian one. This was the EU one.
Quickie koala.
Yeah, the koala was way more funny.
Did you have Quickie koala over there in Australia growing up, Korey?
Quickie koala.
Yeah, it was a cartoon show.
So I don't remember it.
I vaguely remember it. It was just a cartoon show I saw when I was a kid. I can't remember much about it.
Well, tomorrow YouTube's gonna be rolling out their AI tracking thing to determine if you're underage or not for ID.
Because it's been working so well in their trial runs, hasn't it?
Oh, jeez.
So,
If they're gonna
Yes.
ask me to like put my photo into YouTube,
So
I
there-
ain't going on it.
there's an AI system that's going to go through what you're watching, and it's going to determine if you're above age or not, if you're 18 or not. If you're under 18,
Really?
that you're under 18, it'll ask you for your ID.
I'll laugh if they ask me for. Well, I'll be pissed, but I'll laugh at the same time because my YouTube account is 19 years old. If I was born the day I opened it, I'm old enough now.
Yeah, I guess if they do that before just straight asking people for their photos, it's best. Because
Yeah,
I don't trust them just, taking my photo and just giving it straight to like the government or something. Like I know wherever you're going there.
Because you know it's going to leak.
One channel got nerfed for being suspected of being underage. That was a monetized channel with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and the dude has his face there on his videos all the time. He's clearly an adult, and they said we think you might be underage user.
did you see
Yeah.
the Roblox situation shit happen?
Oh, that's insane.
So,
Yeah.
if anyone doesn't know, there was like a dude who was running a channel. He was like running, like finding the pedophiles in Roblox. The Roblox company sent him a cease and desist over it.
Yeah, so it was a young kid who figured out how pedophiles were using Roblox. I think he was hoping to shed light for the company, but the thing he doesn't understand is that the whole Roblox thing was made for pedophiles to get access to kids. I mean, that's kind of why we got off Gilded, right? Gilded was purchased by the same parent company.
Well, we got
that,
off Gilded because Gilded was specifically requiring you to open or make a Roblox account.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. They were affiliated with the whole thing. Yeah, Roblox it's something that both appeals to kids and is easy for pedophiles to track them and start conversations with them. And it's the perfect pedophile tool, which is...
Yeah, Roblox
Crazy.
has been... This is not like just this just happens type of stuff. This has been like decade of people knowing that pedophiles are on there and being caught and exposed and shit.
It's a feature, not a bug, as they say.
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised, like, they aren't under investigation or something, Roblox. If there's been that many, like, caught on the platform, like...
Well, the thing is, there's a lot of people in power who are also of that vocation. That's the thing, is they're all protect each other. It's like we have a huge problem in the world with that going on right now.
Yeah, who knows?
Had a little person named
Pretty crazy.
a little island. Yeah.
Hmm.
And we had
Yeah,
Diddy.
like, if they're really concerned about it, like,
What's up, Tenkage?
they should
Hail
be
to Kage.
investigating stuff like Roblox.
I just want to remind you,
Community.
after 300 reports to the FBI of the one trainer at the Olympics and stuff for the kids who they were over 300 reports that he was fucking molesting people. Then it took the FBI to fucking get him.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. You can look that up. It was 300 and something reports.
Yeah, you had also like companies like Wayfair had like suspicious. So you could buy cabinets that were like $10,000 for like a small, very ordinary cabinet. Okay, and in the description, the cabinet description, you had details that could also be ascribed to giving the age and hair color of a potential kidnapping victim. You know, so. Allegedly, Wayfair could have been trafficking children through the whole system.
Yeah,
So
it's
I want to
crazy.
remind you, Twitter before Elon bought it, not only did they have massive amount of CP on there,
Mm-hmm, that's right.
but one of the kids, he was 18 and stuff at that point. However, someone was posting porn of him when he was a child.
Oh,
He did.
Oh no.
And he was reporting to Twitter and saying, "Hey, that's me. Take that down. I'm underage and all this other shit." And Twitter fucking didn't do it.
No, the system is made to protect them still. It's a big problem.
So if you're wondering why Roblox, the company, aren't true, it's because
don't let your kids get a Roblox account. That's pretty much
it's a very bad idea.
Lesson here.
So anyways, let's talk about adult chick titties.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know why those games even appeal to kids. Like Super Mario and Zelda look way better than that stuff.
So I can tell you why, and so you're starting to notice in games right now, every game is having a creator thing where you can make your stuff. So you saw it with Fortnite recently.
Yeah.
It's because a lot of kids really like doing that, making their own
levels and stuff.
In the game.
Oh, sandbox modes are awesome.
Like Minecraft?
Yeah, so that's why you're seeing every game is now trying to capitalize on that. I mean, GTA 6, reportedly with Rockstar, they're going to have one. Battlefield 6, I mean, they announced that with the multiplayer shit that they're going to have theirs.
Yeah, Far Cry had its level editors apart from the newest one.
But they got rid of it after Far Cry 5, which was retarded.
Yeah. But Far Cry 6, man, it was good, but then it had some woke missions in it, and I was like, damn.
Oh, dude.
And then it didn't have the level editor. I'm like, well, you're missing half the game there.
Listen, Korey. I got Far Cry 6 when it came out, right?
Yeah.
I played what was the okay-ish, non-woke storyline first, and then I played the other two, and then I went, oh my god, it got worse. I played I think it was the farm one first, and then the university and old rebels one.
Yeah. There's one island that I think they're supposed to be teenagers or activists or something.
Yeah, they're university students is what they
control the whole island for some reason.
Yeah, and they were working with the old one, the whole story, and there was some woke shit in there. You could smell it real bad.
Oh yeah, there was this one mission you had to do stuff for I won't say it, but
one I finished,
because
the story allows you to go to each 3 storylines separately whenever you want. I did the farm one, which didn't really have any woke stuff in it. Then I did that one, which definitely did. And then I finished it off with the worst one where it had the trans character and everything.
Yeah.
Fucking I forgot.
Well, I really like the Far Cry game. So I completed everything in that game pretty much. But yeah, that stuff, I'm I hope in Far Cry 7, since Tencent is buying out Ubisoft, I hope they have to remove it and they have to put more hot chicks in the game or something. So
we'll see.
Yeah, I didn't hate Far Cry 6, but it's just it leaves a sour taste when they have that stuff. It's damn.
One thing I did like in the game, and I actually wish GTA 6 is going to have it. When you're driving in a car and the radio's on, your character eventually starts singing along with the song.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and look, I know you guys hate Cyberpunk, but it's one of my favorite games. He's amazing.
God.
But you know what? I did notice one thing, and I'm pretty sure I'm not crazy, but I swear, in the original release, that was all buggy and stuff. They only had women strippers in it or something, or ones walking around. But in the later updates, they had these guys in women's outfits walking around, and it's progressively got more woke.
Well, I do know in the original release version, it was like a month or two after. So, first of all, the game originally had a bug where every item that was on the ground that was lootable was dildos everywhere.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
That one. And then I do know that they censored the strippers' titties and put X tape on their titties.
Hey, Katie,
Right.
welcome. How you doing?
See, I don't remember that. I thought they always had X on it, but
They did.
yeah, they probably
be
changed
fair-
a lot of things through the updates.
To be fair, Cyberpunk is supposed to be a dystopian future. So it's supposed
Yeah.
to show the worst side of humanity, and like transformed humans and transgenderism seems
They-
kind of par for
they
the
had-
course.
They had some.
Yeah,
Of the,
but it's
character
meant to be a
models.
fun game.
They had some of the worst character models, as they were literally adult models shrunk down.
Yeah.
It isn't anything new, but for a very high budget game like that, yeah,
It's
that's
scary.
kind of pitiful.
There you go. Katie signed up for the Androminoids coming
Korey.
soon.
Hey,
We're trying to get Korey to get his campaign up and running. And if I can say real quick, Korey, I would do it before the holiday season because there's kind of a slump that comes in during like November, December. People are buying presents for their family.
Yeah, I know
And
that.
then you got to you got a slump in the January, February
Yeah,
as
don't
well.
do January. That's the absolute dead zone because everyone's spent on holidays. And
Yeah. So try to get it out October, November, perhaps. Something like that.
Yeah.
that's why you see like
I'll talk more with my brother Clayton about it, and because he's usually pretty good at giving me advice on it. So I just want to make sure it flows all smoothly. It's all good.
listen, Grumpy, I don't like the game. I've played the game a lot. It's not just the glitches that were wrong with fucking Cyberpunk. It was it's the writing as well.
And I like that it was first person. I thought it was an amazing game. I look, I played a lot of it too.
Yeah,
I thought
played
the main campaign was way too short though in it.
Yeah, you know why they
Like,
did
the
that
rest
as
of the
well?
game is just like side quests.
Yeah, you know why they did that, right?
Why is that?
Because well, we noticed that players only get about halfway through the campaign. Herder,
Oh,
we got to make.
really?
Yes, that was literally their statement
Oh,
before the
man.
game came out. Why it was shorter.
They should look at how long people played Elden Ring for and find out.
They won't. They go off of the stupid like achievement and all the other statistics, which, not to mention, are heavily fucking skewed. So,
I
most
thought
people,
it was funny in Elden Ring when they released the DLC, and the location the DLC starts at, only like 70 or something % of people had ever been there
yeah.
in the game, which is crazy. But
But here's the problem with them using those statistics on there. Someone could have
Yeah.
bought the DLC and just hasn't played it, or just never got around to playing it. So they'll never get that achievement, even though it's skewed. Also, you don't
look,
know if that achievement is including people who haven't bought the DLC, but still tracking them as a player with that
Yeah.
achievement.
I bought the game. I don't hate it. I haven't gotten to the point where I despise it, but I did stop playing it. Like mostly because of the car, like the difficulty of driving was just
Just drive
so-
motorcycles. That's what I did.
yeah, I walked around
Yeah.
the city most of the time. Like, I remember when it first came out, like the cars were even more buggy. Like I played it on PlayStation 4, like the base PlayStation 4 when it first
Dude,
came
I
out. So
played
it was
it on
like,
Xbox
stuttering.
One X
yeah,
that came out the day of.
but yeah,
Good
I
lord.
liked it so much that even when it was buggy, I was like, this is still cool. Like,
I gotta bring up the Cyberbug video.
yeah. Yeah.
Bug.
I mean,
Like,
I'm- you
go
can
on.
also like a buggy game like that. That can also be a thing. Like,
Yeah, like Elder Scrolls games. full
Yeah,
on
but
like
Elder
buggy.
Scrolls games are actually fun.
Yeah, but Starfield, that was complete
But
trash.
Starfield's not an Elder Scrolls game, is it, sir?
Nah, but you
By
know,
the way,
they tried making it.
Otter
like-
can tell you, I played Starfield. I did a whole full playthrough
Oh
of that.
God, that's the thing. I'm like,
How?
really, you didn't have to.
Man,
Here's the truth, Korey.
did it get any better?
No. Well, here's the thing. I'll say this: the opening is the worst I've ever seen in a Bethesda game.
It was.
is.
I couldn't. Yeah,
It was
man, that opening, like, it was so boring. Boring characters, boring everything.
So about 10 hours into the game, I'm like, I'm actually enjoying this. About 30
Really?
30 hours into the game, I'm like, I don't think I'm liking this so far. About 100 hours into the game, I'm like, this game is starting to fucking mess up. Like, here's the thing. Funny enough, I had the most glitch-free fucking playthrough of any Bethesda game with my playthrough. But once I got to the 90-hour mark on that playthrough, dude, the performance of the game started fucking tanking terribly. I don't know why.
Oh, really?
But I did it. It was 100 and something hour playthrough. Did everything.
Yeah, man.
Dude, I
I
started
had.
noticing that every other character was gay that you were interacting with. I was like talking to an NPC and they're like, "Oh, my husband," the dude was saying. I'm like, "Your husband?" I'm like, "Oh man, this is okay." Once
Yeah.
it's kind of a okay. Twice,
Every
every other
like every other moment.
Entire outer space future is somehow just, all gay.
it was all gay, and I was like, I was getting to the point where I was like, okay, every other fucking person is gay. It's stupid.
And did they have like aliens and stuff in it? I
No!
don't remember.
No,
Like,
they
it
went the-
was just.
Starfield should have had sentient aliens. This is not Dead Space. This isn't other type of franchises where you can get away with having it just be humans.
Yeah.
Just humans. That's it. No sentient alien species. Just dumb animals.
Like, there was no motivation in it for me, pretty much. Like, yeah, Cyberpunk, it had great characters that motivated me to keep on playing. But Starfield, like, every character, generic.
Cyberpunk also has like a whole like history of role-playing game, tabletop role-playing game. It's got a world that's built. I was already familiar with all the different factions, a lot of the tech. So
You've got a solid setting to build
Yeah.
off of.
it's easy to immerse yourself, and the visuals looked really good. The animations were good, but yeah, there was a lot of issues, unfortunately.
So
Yeah.
Grumpy, I don't remember Greco was never promised as a third person. However, the go watch Razorfist video, because in the original reveal thing is where they had like a short segment. If you paused it, it would actually tell you the promises for Cyberpunk. The game, it told us that it was coming after The Witcher 3, right?
It would have been cool if it had third person in it.
Huh?
But, like, you see the mods where they put it in third person and, like, the animations are all wacky on the player.
Well, hold up, Korey. That's because they dumped. It was originally supposed to have a third person mode. It was supposed to be third person. That is true, and it's from a leaked footage of very early alpha footage of the game. It was they decided to scrap that because you can save on animation costs and make it first person, but it's fully first person.
Hmm.
And they were so fucking stupid. This company, they said, "Oh, but you can see your shadow that's reflecting correctly." And you could really see how fucked the animations are.
Amazing.
There's also a modding community around Cyberpunk, which can offer a little bit of hope. Sometimes the modding community can come in and fix a lot of the issues.
Yeah, but that's only if, at least for right now, it's only if you have it on PC or Steam Deck or something like that. If you're on console right now, I mean,
Right.
Yeah, I got it on. Oh, I had it on console, but I traded my Xbox in for a PlayStation 5 to get Stellar Blade. But I got it on computer now, so.
yeah, you should just wait to get it on Stellar Blade on computer, and you get all the mods.
Yeah. Oh, man. I'm tempted to just buy Cellblade.
Get all the mods and
It's a good game.
the detail.
But I gotten so far through Cellblade on PlayStation, like almost all the outfits, but I can't find like all the cans. So,
Oh, how excited are y'all for Elder Scrolls 6 seeing at the state of Bethesda?
yeah, I think
Are there any announcements for it at
pretty
all?
excited for it.
Well, I told you
Oblivion
the
wasn't too
announcement.
bad, but
Go ahead, Corey.
the Oblivion remaster wasn't too bad, but it's still like, man, all the women in that game, you just look at some of the faces and you're like, this could be remove the hair and that could be a guy. Like,
Yeah, you do not play Oblivion for the attractive characters.
To be
no.
fair, with the
No.
Oblivion remaster wasn't even done by Bethesda; it was outsourced
Yeah.
to a third party.
One thing that's annoying me with Unreal Engine games is they keep having to use the upscaling stuff. Like the Wu Chun game, they upscale it so much that it's like you turn the camera and it's like a blurry, pixelated mess. I'm like, what the F?
Boy, don't you know?
Optimize your game.
Hey, you know
Like,
why, Corey?
Yeah,
Because it's
AI upscaling.
Yeah, it comes with the tool set of the Unreal Engine, and these developers don't want to actually pay to optimize and spend time optimizing their games, so they just use the tool set of
Yeah.
Unreal.
I think they got a lot of shit for it though, because like people are complaining about it on Steam.
Are you
Yeah,
talking about-
Grumpy. I think the future of consoles is things like the Steam Deck, where you're actually running a computer on your console.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to mod as much as you want on those
Hold
things.
up. Someone needs to get the Yoda clip and put begun the handheld words have.
Right? Right.
That's pretty much what is happening right now.
Well, it's also interesting because the Steam software is free. Like you can, the Linux underneath is completely free. So the competitors who are running Windows handheld consoles are also running the Steam as well. And you can run Steam Linux on top of that. It's going to be an interesting, I think that the end users are going to be the winner in that war.
Well, I mean, it's going to be the war of storefronts. That's what it is. Hardware.
Poor Grumpy, he's it's all doomed. Yeah, like modern games is pretty.
Oh,
Except Stellar Blade. I hope Stellar Blade 2 is not like full uncensored, but
so Corey,
nice.
I will give y'all one good news about Elder Scrolls 6. It's a monumental news from Bethesda. First time they've ever did it.
What? More horse armor?
A year and a half ago, they said the game was in a playable state. This is the first time Bethesda's ever achieved this, guys.
But somebody must have fucked it up a year from now, within a year, right?
But they said it was in a
Breaking new
playable
grounds.
state. I've never played a Bethesda game that was in a playable state. That's an achievement, guys. It's an achievement.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not really excited for it either. Bethesda's, especially since they keep doubling down on Starfield, acting like nothing was wrong with that game, even though.
Any of you guys played a new Doom game like Dark Ages?
Yeah, I did when it came out.
I
Played it.
thought that was so boring. After
Dude.
a while, I'm like, what the F is this?
So,
Like, what do you think?
so first of all, Doom Eternal was my favorite.
Yeah, Eternal was my favorite too.
I really like Eternal.
Like, I tried explaining, because Clayton hasn't gotten Dark Ages yet, but I tried explaining to him why Dark Ages is so boring. And I just felt like Xbox bought them out, and they were just putting out a product. There was no care put into it.
So I'll explain. So I like 2016 as well. I don't hate it. Eternal is my
2016.
favorite. It's the best gameplay loop I enjoy. Doom Doom the Dark Ages is like 2016 for toddlers.
It's a Serious Sam game, pretty much, but not as fun as Serious Sam either, I don't think. Honestly.
And unlike 2016, that still has the fun of it being it's an arena shooter. Doom the Dark Ages doesn't really have good arenas. when you're fighting. They're either too open, or the enemies are not spawning enough. They don't have enough enemies actually doing it. Also, like 2016, and this is what really hurts the Dark Ages, there is no incentive to switch your fucking weapon. I played the entire game with the super shotgun.
Oh, really?
Because it's so easy to get ammo back, and you can just constantly spam and use the shotgun all day long. You never have to switch weapons.
I don't think I even used a double barrel shotgun, but I used that other shotgun one, and it was like a shotgun machine gun one or something.
The normal.
I think, the normal one.
At the beginning. I mean, you can
I just used that mostly after I upgraded it. Like all the other weapons were kind of like,
Well, you should have used the super shotgun. It's the best one. It's the greatest one.
Yeah, but like, see, all the weapons were kind of like lame compared to Eternal. Like Eternal was like fun to use weapons.
Yeah, but Eternal, you need it to use them because as Hugo Barton, Doom Eternal was chess. You have your guns, your attachments. The enemies have their abilities and their specialities, and you have your guns to be able to counter their shit. And you're switching between, and you had ammo you had to keep up with all your cooldowns and your grenades and shit. Doom: The Dark Ages does not have that. It's so fucking easy game.
Yeah, and then they had like all those options to like, oh, you can change up the game to make it harder yourself. And I was like, fuck off, just make the game harder.
Do you know what's really bad about that?
Do a proper job of game design.
So you know how you always want to beat the game on Ultra Nightmare, right?
Yeah.
It's your achievement, you have fun, and then you eventually move on to master levels of there, right? You can put the game on Ultra Nightmare and turn all the settings down to be like easy mode.
Yeah,
and get the rewards for Ultra Nightmare on a playthrough.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And by the way, so they had like those two dev guys on in Doom. What was it again? Like a Doom game before Dark Ages.
Oh, Eternal.
Eternal, yeah, they had the two dev guys, but I noticed it's only the one guy promoting the new one now, and I'm wondering if they got rid of the other guy for this one.
Hugo Martin, I think, is the game director. He's been on it on all three of them.
So there's also been like, I mean, this doesn't tell you everything about like the game's development, but it does tell you a bit how they treat like contractors and stuff like that, like how they treated Mick Gordon. Like you actually hear the story behind that. And I'm like, no, they absolutely took advantage of him.
Oh,
yeah, they really stuffed up there.
Here's the other problem with Doom: The Dark Ages. So they got a studio to do the OST this time, right?
Yeah.
They also got rid of glory kills. The music,
like what the hell?
So the music is okay. It's serviceable. You can definitely tell the step down in quality. However, one of the important things that Doom 2016 introduced, and it was the highlight of the game, music being able to switch in and out the splice track and switch in and out depending on the combat flow, right? You do not have that in Doom: The Dark Ages.
Yeah.
You notice it right away when you're playing the game.
Talk about disappointing.
Oh,
yeah.
And here's another thing. Now, Korey Otter, what was the number one thing that you always, anytime there's a video talking about Doom 2016, the first thing someone always points out about that game that they loved?
The chainsaw?
No. There's a certain mechanic that the game didn't have that everyone praised it for because every game was putting it in there. No sprint button.
Oh, yeah. No iron sights either.
No iron sights. Well, there wasn't iron sights in Doom: Dark Ages. But no sprint button. Doom: The Dark Ages has a sprint button.
Yeah, right. Oh, actually, like the game skins as well. So I keep forgetting the name. Doom Infinite or whatever it is.
Doom Eternal?
Doom Eternal, right? In Doom Eternal, the the actual character skins were like different models. It wasn't just like a paint job sort of thing over the same skin.
Well, some of them were, a lot of them were paint jobs, but you did have ones that would actually add to the model or change the model up.
Yeah, right. Well, I didn't get that far in Dark Ages, so I got it.
No, I'm saying in Eternal.
Bit.
In Eternal.
Right. Yeah.
In Dark
Yeah,
Ages, I think,
crazy stuff.
I don't know if they added any, but as far as I know, they're just recolors. That's all they are. Except the, I think one of the pre-order bonuses or deluxe bonuses that gave like you the original Doom guy skin. That was it.
Yeah. Anyway, it was just disappointing.
Oh,
But I hope I can put out Androminoids and inspire people to do more cool stuff.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah.
Because we need
Also-
more cool stuff out there.
why did they not hire David Levy and the Andrew Holsholt for the OST instead of the studio? The ones who did the DLC for Doom or for Doom Eternal. They never got them. Also, one of them, I forgot which one. He actually redid the one of the OSTs to be in his style, and it sounds so much better.
So why'd you lose an eye? What's with the eye patch?
So during her creation, when she's growing in the tank, she's slightly forward to where one of her eyes didn't actually develop.
Oh,
Did her nipple
so-
like poke her in the eye or something?
Like if you lift up her eye patch, she doesn't actually have one.
oh, interesting.
Yeah. So they were still trying to perfect it, but the latest one, the one with black hair, they reckon is like the most perfect Androminoid.
Ooh, yeah. Except, what are
So
those
she's
like?
gonna get a huge ego about it.
Hold up,
Oh.
hold up.
Are
You
those
telling-
glasses prescription glasses, or are they just sunglasses?
They're like sunglasses.
Hold
Okay.
up, Korey.
High tech one.
Wouldn't it be the reverse when they say the red hair is the perfection?
No, she's like the Androminoid bit that come before. Like, so she's like the second Androminoid, and the one with black hair is the third one.
No, I get that. I'm just saying. I think you got this backwards. The redhead is the perfection.
Yeah, I know. You like the redheads.
I think the brunette's prettier.
This is what you're gonna find out. It's gonna be a backstory, like flashback page, and it's gonna be these two horny scientists, right? They're like designing them, they're like arguing over which was the perfect woman.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
First.
gonna try and have a lot of funny things like that. Should be good.
Oh my god. I don't know if you've ever seen Konosuba, right? Have you?
No, I haven't.
Oh god, Otter, I might have to send him the servant robot scene
Oh yeah.
where like
It's pretty appropriate, I'm not gonna lie.
so. To give you context, it's an isekai, but it's making fun of, kind of joking on them, right?
It's a parody of Isekai.
So one of the heroes who reincarnated in there, he had the ultimate power, just to whatever he thought of, he could create, right?
Yeah.
So he ends up, trying to be a hero, defeating evil lord. Finds out he really doesn't like it and it's boring. And then he ends up like what was it, Otter? He ends up just creating random shit and everything. Eventually gets caught by the Dark Lord or something, and he just wants to experiment, and he becomes like a fucking gooner neat character.
Pretty much.
He's just like spending all his time just creating the perfect like sex robot.
More
like-
or less.
Go ahead, Otter.
Oh, I just said more or less.
Yeah, I have to say something.
Sounds like a euphemism for an artist. Like he can create anything he wants, but then he spends all his day creating babes, hot babes.
Well, he does.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: the whole joke parody of it was. It turns out, like over the years, he turned into like a fucking what would be a masochist, and the fucking robot is like a dom mom shit. See if I can find this thing. So, anyways, you got to include a scene like that, Korey. There you go.
Yeah. Look, if you guys want to send me scene ideas, I'll try to add it into the book. Like I was thinking, there's got to be like some kind of like a shower scene somewhere in the book.
Wait,
Well,
just
clearly.
one shower scene in the whole 62 pages?
You mean 69 pages?
Yeah, I mean we
Right,
gotta
add
put a lot of
7
stuff in.
shower scenes, 1 page
Oh no,
splash
you can make
each.
that one of your goals, like 100,000 goal. You get a
yeah.
extra shower scene.
Each
Oh,
time
yeah,
you
that's
go
a
past a
great
goal, you
record.
add an extra shower scene.
There
Yeah,
you go,
heck yeah, that's a
Korey.
good idea.
It's going to be 120 pages, half shower scenes.
Oh, you could even go even more fucked up. You know, you get like 500,000.
Hmm.
Yeah, you get
Group shower scene
yeah, you get the
with the demon.
Oh
Yes.
my god. Yeah.
no,
we'll see.
no. You get 500,000. You get both chicks in the shower scene together, right?
Right. It's got to make sense in the story, though, guys. Like I can't. We'll see.
Well, the redhead gets knocked out, and she's
Listen.
covered in like blood and guts. They're both
Yeah.
all right, and she's
It's
like,
the
"Oh my
Yeah.
god, I have to clean her because she's dirty, and it can get in like an infection."
See, we can write these things. If you need writing help to, make shower scenes make sense in the story, we got you, man.
Yeah. No, I think I've already got one planned that'll fit in so far, so it should be good. You
You
can go
heard it
on
here
for a
first.
couple of pages, at
Yeah,
least.
double page spread, shower scene. Let's do it.
Mm,
Not too much steam there. Keep the steam on the low. Don't
August
cheap it
might
out.
find that scene for me. The robot made.
The robot scene. Let me see if I can find it.
So are they like more clones, or are they like purely robotic, synthetic? What are they, biomechanical? What's the
Are they fully
percentage?
functional?
they're
What's the-
like, I guess,
Oh
like,
yeah.
lab grown humans, but lab grown superhumans and stuff. I was
Right.
actually thinking like
They're not electronics, right? They're not gonna short circuit.
not electronics. Because I saw like everyone does like electronic like robot clones and like books now. Like
Would
Ghost
they
in the Shell and that.
classify as?
So they're test tube babes.
No. Yeah, and I was thinking, I was like, maybe like on the inside they wouldn't even have like kind of normal looking human like stuff like a skeleton and whatnot. I have to think about it more, but we want to make it interesting. I was thinking it might be cool to have them have like green glowing blood and stuff, like when
Oh,
they get
yeah.
injured,
Oh yeah.
because I could do cool colors on that. But yeah, I guess I still need to think a bit more about their powers and
But
sort
did
of
they
like the
have
little
physics?
details.
Asking.
But yeah.
So how do you work in your writing process? Like, do you just sit in front of the computer and just type away in a Word document? Do you note it down in a notepad, or like what's kind of your writing process so far?
Oh man, I basically thumbnailed and sketched out all the pages, all the ideas I had, because I'm not really good at just writing it down in all like a script format. Like I'm a visual person, so I'm like, I got to work out how to add in like all the sexy sort of panel shots, and then just work it all into the story and that. And I think like over time, like working on comics for so long, the story transforms itself.
Yeah.
So I just keep on getting new ideas to add in, and it builds upon itself. Like I think when I first thought of Androminoids, like I didn't think of all this, like all the characters and stuff straight up. Like it all just come added on and transformed.
Yeah, and actually drawing the comic takes like over a year, at least for me. I started out with just basically the building blocks. I knew I wanted this type of character, this type, and the backstories of the characters kind of came to me as I was drawing the comic book, right? Over the course of the year, as I was building into it, I was kind of adding bits, as they came to mind, noting it down in a story Bible and an outline file and all that.
I also hate to
Yeah,
say,
okay.
Billy, but I cannot find that scene on YouTube for the life of me.
Yeah, like I just come up with different ideas as I go along drawing it pretty much. Like I didn't want to restrict myself too much.
Okay, so you're kind of like leaving yourself some freedom as you're creating the book to go in new directions a little bit, to improvise along the way, in a sense.
Yeah, of course. Like I want to be able to make it as awesome as possible. So if I get a new idea for like the perfect like babe panel or something, I want to make sure I have enough freedom to add that in and have it make sense in the story. So
Oh yeah.
or like, you know, that like the whole eye patch, like, and the eye I didn't come up with right away. I just drew an eye patch, and then it's like, yeah, come up with the story behind it a bit later on, and it
Naturally. Yeah.
just fill in the details.
Nice.
Yeah.
This kind of brings us to the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Does anyone have any last questions for Korey before we go into shill time? I'm launching this to the panel as well as to the chat. And while you're thinking of your questions, I'm going to play a little Sabrina, and we can go into shill time after the clip.
I have one question.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Otter.
Will Sabrina be in this?
That was my question. You took my question.
Not yet, but I could have possibly a character that looks like her on one page. We'll see.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. Now we're
One
talking.
character, callback.
Awesome. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to shill time.
Oh, there they are. Look at these gorgeous sons of bitches.
It's kind of fitting as well that it's AC/DC playing a group from Australia. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I want to start off by saying a great thank you, Korey, for coming on again. It's always a pleasure to have you in the chat as well as on the panel. So thank you for sharing your...
It's like one of my favorite shows to listen to while I work. So
We
Listen,
are Australia's #1 morning show in indie comics with hot babes in it.
listen, Grumpy. I actually got tricked by the X-Force. I remember watching the trailer and going, okay, we got all these. And I should have seen it coming that they were all going to get fucking wiped out immediately. I went, oh, all right.
I like the X-Force comics back in the day. Those Rob Liefeld at his best.
I'm going to be honest, Domino still was great in that movie.
Oh, Domino's so hot, man. She's got the attitude as well. So make sure you subscribe to Korey's mailing list for Androminoids. You know, if not, what are you doing with your life? Seriously, get into check. And subscribe to his X account as well. We have those listed in the description. Although I did say it was Alyssa's X account. It's not. I forgot to update it to Korey's, but it's the right address for Korey Barton 101 on Twitter. He's not Alyssa's X. It's nothing. There's no relation. They're different continents, folks. Don't get rumors started or anything. And Korey, do you have any parting words telling people if there's any place I forgot to send them to that would be appropriate?
No, it's all good. You can follow me over on X. I usually post more out about Androminoids there. So Korey Barton 101.
Hold up, show us your two
Post some more
statues.
Androminoid stuff soon.
Listen, show us your two statues in the back.
Oh yeah.
Is that a mirror?
I think that's 2B.
To be.
Yeah. I can't really lift it up at the moment, but I got a good secret one.
He's got the references in there, folks.
Tons and tons of references.
It's called research, everybody. Okay.
There's another
And what's Korey's X? YouTube.
So, Korey Barton, it's in the description. Korey Barton 101. Do you have a YouTube
What is
account?
that pose? What is that pose?
She's on a motorcycle.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you have
Just a casual sitting pose, you know?
Mhm.
Do you have a YouTube account, Korey, or not? Is that a thing?
We've only got the Barton Bros one at the moment, but I haven't been on YouTube in a long time. But
Right.
we'll probably start doing shows there when we promote more Androminoids. We also got the How to Draw Comics channel, which Clayton has.
And what's the address for Clayton's Academy? It's a How to Draw Comics Academy, I believe, right? Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got that.
Check that out. That's a good reference. You've got
You could probably easily find it just by searching YouTube. Barton Bros.
That's your mod. You know, you can post the link in the chat.
Yeah.
oh yeah, you can copy paste the in the channel because you're a mod now, so should be able to paste. Great. That's so follow him on Twitter. That's the greatest source for hot babes on your timeline. What's not to like about that? Then that's going to bring us to our co-hosts, starting with Otter, Lord Otter. I hear you're writing a sequel to your book. Is that a thing?
Yeah, and it's very close to being done. It was done at one point before I realized that I had to polish a few things up. But regardless, it is close, and I'm also planning on selling a commission that Korey did for one of my characters. So I don't think it's going to be in the base book, but I'm wanting to have it sold as like a print or a t-shirt or something along those lines. And for the moment, I actually have bigger plans for it. So
I'll proudly wear that around the mall or something.
Yeah. I really like that commission. It's for obvious reasons, of course. But yeah, if you want to check out The Curse of the Star Raids, you can find that on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and the sequel, The Shadow of Twin Moons, is soon to be announced.
Sweet. Wrangler, Frequency Studios. Tell us where we can find you.
You can find my books on Amazon. Join in the adventures of Haley and Elizabeth. It is a good time. I think you guys will get a big kick out of them. You can find it Haley's Star Bad Kitty or Bad Kitty Haley's World. And if you just do a search for Bad Kitty Frequency Studios, they'll pop right up. You can also find me over on Substack, where I have a short story in the same universe. They're under Frequency Studios as well. And
you still got to send him a higher
Frederic
res version of that
right here.
frequency.
I did send him a higher res.
The higher res, the OBS would not accept it.
Yeah, you need to take the higher res and then do an intermediate res. Or I can help you out with that. Just tell me what the file size needs to be, and I can work it out for you, Wrangler. Billy, you don't promo, right? That's not your thing.
Nope, got none in the promo right now.
although we will be doing a review of Immortal Rising Volume 1 and 2 shortly, that's coming in the pipeline. So do check out BillyBobSac on YouTube. And I am Frederic Guimont. I have been your host. Thank you for joining us again for an episode of Proof of Comics. It's been my pleasure. You can follow me on Twitter, X, at Character Creator, minus the last E's on each word. And of course, RetellComic.com is where you can see sample art of the comic and updates to when the campaign is going to be coming out. Because I'm also working on a campaign that will be out shortly, between a month or two, should be the release date of that campaign. I'll keep you posted. Stay tuned every Tuesday for another Proof of Comics. And I'm also going to be on Carbon Heart's channel tomorrow for Comicscape Commandos. What's that?
I don't think I've seen this piece. Looks good.
Yeah, that's the
Neutron Boar who did that.
Neutron Boar.
Yeah, that's what Neutron Boars.
Nice, looks good.
He's the same one who did the Foxy one.
I approve of the chest area. I do not approve of the amount of clothing.
Yeah, we predicted you would say
Hold
that.
on. To be fair, she's in a
Because she's
kid's
very
book.
busty, but very, very modest in how she dresses.
Did we not predict Korey would say that to the word?
And I would have made the outfit look more shiny. Like if I was going to color this one, I'd make sure there's a good amount of shine on the chest area.
Interesting.
Are you not entertained, Korey?
All right, Korey, you need some punishment. You need to color the Eclipse Casca scenes. There you go.
That is your penance.
Have fun.
So thank you everyone for joining us. Till we meet again next week. Take care. We love you. Peace out. Keep reading comics and keep supporting creators who put hot babes in comics. Au revoir. See you soon.
Squeak.
The sun has gone to bed, and so must I. So long, farewell. Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye, 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 goodbye.
Hello, Bitcoiners. Thank you very much. Hello. It's good to be with you. It's good to be with you.